Hey people, gonna wait a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds for people to jump on. This is a very impromptu, this is very impromptu, it's very spontaneous. Wearing my White Sox shirt tonight so I can represent my hometown. I see y'all next weekend coming home for the Chicago book signing. I will see y'all next weekend. So, yesterday, I had a very interesting conversation with um, a friend of mine. Um, Very well educated. Like this woman, like I've known her for years, 20 something plus years. And we were having a discussion about her not being sexy or her not having time to be sexy. I had a problem with that. And it seems like that's what's going on with a lot of women, that they don't have time to be sexy. No, ladies. Okay. So Here's my thing. Before we are somebody's mother, before we are somebody's wife, before we are somebody's sister, girlfriend, whatever category it is, we are a woman first. So if we don't put us first, then we can't take care of everybody else. It kind of defeats the purpose. It kind of, we have to take time out for ourselves. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking time out. There's nothing wrong with taking time out for yourself. We are extremely sexual beings. So, in order for us to continue to be sexual beings, we have to take care of us. We have to put us first. We have to know that, hey, I'm this corporate powerhouse from 8 to 4:30, 9 to 5. That's work woman. But at 5 o'clock, when I walk out that corporate door, when I get home, kiss the husband, take care of the kids, take that corporate suit off, I am an extremely sexual being. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with being a sexual being. Everybody has sex. Be it you have one child or you have 5 children. In order for you to have had those children, you had to have sex. So that means somewhere along the way that you at some point in time were a sexual being. Where did you lose it? Where did it all go? Did life take us down? Did the husband, did the boyfriend, did the kids, did all of that wear us down? We can't allow that. We cannot allow that to happen because we are sexual creatures. I know that I am. And it kind of took me back to hear the conversation that I was having on yesterday. Like, I don't have time for that. I got 8 hours for this, 4 hours for this. And by the time I get through doing all of that, I don't have time to do nothing else. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's 24 hours in a day. During that 24-hour time, yes, 8 to 10 of those hours are, you're at work. And then you got to come home, cook, do homework, and all that other stuff. Okay, so let's just say that's 2 hours. After that 2 hours, learn how to shut down. Learn how to sit back and relax. You have to take your time back. And it's okay. Don't feel guilty for putting yourself first. Because if you don't put yourself first, you can't take care of home. You can't have sex. You can't be sexy. You can't do any of those things that a woman does. It's mind-boggling how some women are still so taboo when it comes to being a woman, when it comes to being a sexual being. Why? I need somebody to tell me why. I need somebody to explain to me. Um, I need somebody to explain to me why. Okay, hey Nikki. Nikki says we're always trying to live up to the expectations set by others. That's the thing. If we're trying to live up to other people's um expectations, what are our expectations for ourselves? Hey Shawnee, what are our expectations for ourselves? We can't live up to everybody else's expectations if we don't have our own expectations. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, um, then what? Why do I have to live by everybody else's standards? Why do I have to live by everybody else's standards? Why can't I live by my own standards? Living by somebody else's expectations is not making me happy. It's not making me happy at all. So why do I have to do it? My expectation is I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I am going to be the best that I can be of the person that I am. When I come home, I am going to be a wife. I'm going to be a mother. I'm going to be a girlfriend. I'm going to close that door. I'm going to put on me a cat suit, some straps. I'm going to be butt ass naked with a pair of heels on. I'm going to pull the pole out. I'm going to pull a dildo out. I'm going to pull whatever trick out that I need, but I'm going to feel like a woman because before I am all of that, I am a woman first. And we have a hard time doing that. Okay, so Chantel says, here's the thing, a lot of people don't know or choose to recognize their sexual pleasures. That's true. And that's what they need to start learning how to do is recognize your sexual pleasures. But before we can recognize our sexual pleasures, what do we have to do first? Be a woman. Be a woman. We got to be a woman. We can't be all if we're not a woman first. We can set all the sexual expectations that we want, but if we don't put ourselves first, we can't do sexual expectations. And that's a very good point because that's true. That's true. Most women don't know what they want because growing up, especially in an African American household, they were not taught that. It was an extremely taboo topic to talk about sex. You didn't talk about that. Not at all. You didn't talk about sex growing up in an African American house. You didn't do that. It was so taboo. It was you don't talk about that. But look where it got us. It got us. We learned from our friends. We learned in the streets. We did all of that. But, you know, what did it get us? It got us to a certain extent that we don't know who we are sexually because we didn't have those conversations. Name a household that somebody can say, okay, well, I took the mirror and looked down my vagina and played with my vagina. Play with it. It's yours. Play with it. Put your fingers up there. Taste it. Is yours. How can you expect somebody else to want to taste your vagina if you don't know what it tastes like? If you can't play with yourself afterwards, or if somebody is, or if your guy is, giving you head and he comes up and kisses you, if you turn your head, Something wrong with that. You should know what you taste like. You should know how to please yourself. Women should know their body. And I'm not a lesbian, but I have lesbian friends. That's why there's lesbians, because they know a woman's body. They know, they've become in tuned with their bodies. They know how to make a woman come just by, fingering. They know how to make a woman come by giving them head, because they have it. They know, and they're in tune with themselves. So how can you expect somebody else to give you something if you don't know how to tell them how to give it to you, or tell them what you want, or you, you don't know how to do that. You meet somebody, and you having sex for the first time, okay? And he decides to go down on you. You're not enjoying it. He thinks he's doing something good, but you're not enjoying it. Why you're not enjoying it? Because he's just down there. Okay, so let's say that it's not what you used to. Can you tell him what you like? Can you guide his head? Can you pull his head up and say, hey, this is not working for me? Like, do you know your body well enough, or can you control your body enough to say, I don't like this? And can you show him and tell him how to do it? That's all part of being a woman and knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. And just like Chantel said, knowing your sexual expectation. Because if you don't have a sexual expectation, how can you give it to somebody else? So, what you need to do, ladies, is be a woman first. Take time out for yourself. Go get a manicure, go to the spa. Get a manicure, pedicure, massage, get your hair done. Take that time for yourself. Recuperate. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being selfish, because you can't fuck that man the way he want to be fucked, or you can't make love to that man the way he wants you to make love to him if you're not emotionally, mentally, and physically there. There's no way that you can do it. If you're drained, that's going to be the worst sex ever. And y'all know I'm not for bad sex. My life is all about sex. I'm just saying. You can't, you know, we have to take time out for ourselves. We can't feel guilty for wanting to be us. We can't. We have to learn and say, it's okay. And then once you recuperate and you go in the house and you got your manicure, your pedicure, you got all that stuff done, and you're relaxed, guess what? You're gonna go fuck the shit out that man. And he gonna be like, oh baby, you go ahead and go to the spa again. Why? Because you've taken care of yourself. Your mind is right. You're not overthinking. You're not thinking about nothing. You're relaxed, and you're gonna come home. You're gonna fuck the shit out of him, and he gonna send your ass to the spa all the time. All the time. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, ladies, it's okay. It really is. So, I mean, I just wanted to, because I've been hearing a lot of women say that, like, they don't know this or they don't do that, or, it's it's all about knowing who you are. So, I hadn't planned on being on here long, but I just wanted to jump on and be like, it's okay. It's okay for us to be powerful attorneys. It's okay to be that corporate head honcho. It's okay. But at the end of the day, it's also okay to be a woman. Just because we the corporate head at work don't mean we got to be the corporate head at home, because that's what we got a man for. Because if that's the case, we don't need that man. But you got a man at home, you leave that shit at home. You don't bring that shit home. You don't bring all that. I'm in control. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. You don't bring that home. You don't bring that home. Chantel says, if you can't fuck yourself and make you feel good, how can you tell your mate and when and where you want? You can't. True. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. You can't. If I don't I don't understand. Not like everything that's on your body is your body. Everything. And now, unless you got some shit going on down there, then you need to let that man know up front, hey, don't go down there. But there's nothing wrong, ladies, when you masturbate. And all ladies masturbate. Ladies, when you masturbate and you get through playing with yourself, go ahead, lick your fingers. Ain't nothing wrong with it because it's your coochie juices. After you get through playing with that dildo, take that dildo out, suck on it, lick on it, play with it. It's yours. It's yours. But I mean, like I said, y'all know I do spontaneous shit, but I was just like really thinking about that. Like a lot of women have been saying that they don't have time. Yeah, you do. You have to make time and don't feel guilty for taking that time. Learn who you are as a woman. Learn who you are as a woman. Learn your body if you don't know it. Figure out what you like and figure out what you don't like. Is it too late? Absolutely not. It's never too late. It's absolutely never too late. So I am signing off. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, made comments, questions. I just, I don't know. That was just bothering me. So, Chicago, I will see y'all. I can't believe it's next week. Jesus Christ. Can't believe it's next week. All right. So, Chicago, I'll see y'all next week. Those of you, check your emails because time is running out and I am getting ready to cut off the RSVP list. So, if you requested a invitation, please check your email because the emails were sent out a few weeks ago. And then I will see y'all next week. Costumes are not mandatory, just no jeans. Grown and sexy. If you want to wear a costume, you are more than welcome. We have some fun. Um, so I just see y'all later, but I just felt like jumping on for a minute. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Don't forget, pick up your copy of the book. Bye.